this bull hadn't had much experience. So I had to cowboy up on him for sure in the buck and shoot to get out on him, and got out on him. He went out there, turned back into my hand, and at the time I was wishing bulls would go away because my groin where it was torn away, I could kind of push off my hand and it didn't hurt into my hand, it strained it a little. But there was no quit in me ever.
There's no quit in Koben Puckett. He was one of the youngest competitors on the PBR circuit. He did well in too many competitions to name.
Ended up qualifying for their finals in 2005 and 2006. Amateur Association finals. Went into the NMRAs in 06 in first. I was leading the association and went to enough and had won enough rodeos that year, and just got beat out barely at the finals by a couple bucks. Ended up finished second for the year, competing against adults, and I'm 16.
But one day, Koben fell hard.
Usually, I would have hung up to him probably, and that's what I've hung up to some bulls before. If I buck off away from my hand, and my grip in my right hand, when I got strung out that far that day, I had it lost its grip. I lost a hold to my rope, and coming from back here, I got slammed on my head on the dirt, and it broke.
You know, our initial 3 to 4 weeks in ICU, and then another month in Baylor rehab, and then we had to come home. And we had to learn to care for him, you know, how to put him to bed, how to get him up, how to care for him, up every 2 hours, to roll him to prevent pressure sores and such like that. The first 2 years was grueling.
But that was a long 6 years ago. And there's no quit in Koben Puckett. He's shown improvement with stem cell therapy, and he got help from the Press On Foundation that helps folks with spinal injuries. And now he's giving back, donating proceeds from his upcoming invitational to that organization.
I hope that it gives hope to others that recovery is possible, and that's the whole goal of the Press On Foundation.
I'm ready to go back, and I can't thank Koben, the Press On Relief Foundation, and his family enough.
I couldn't get through this without my hope in Jesus. There's hope, there's faith that it's going to be okay.
Celebrating the Panhandle Spirit, Larry Lemmons, ABC7 News.